Watch and burn.
Hey everyone, so tonight I want to discuss Lars von Trier's Antichrist, starring Willem Dafoe and Charlotte Gainsbourg again. It's funny, you know, if Charlotte Gainsbourg is in a movie, chances are it's a Lars von Trier film. She has teamed up with him so many times, and I've seen her naked so many times, I feel like I dated her. Especially after Nymphomaniac. Fuck, man. It's like, it's really apparent that it feels like I really know that woman. Anyways, this movie is the first in his Depression trilogy, followed up by Melancholia and, oh, for Christ's sakes. Now I can't remember. It's this, Melancholia, and Nymphomaniac were the three pieces in his Depression trilogy. And this one, it kicks that whole trilogy off with a bang because this movie is fucked. I mean, so the story is simple. While Willem Dafoe and Charlotte Gainsbourg's characters are off banging, their baby, who's more like a toddler, manages to climb up to the windowsill, and of course they live in an apartment building in a high-rise, and they are a ways up. And the kid falls out, and I have to say I really liked how that was shot with the kid falling. I thought that was really clever, and it reminded me of Sin City. But nonetheless, their baby is obviously killed, and this sends Charlotte Gainsbourg's character into this spiraling and never-ending sort of battle with depression and sadomasochism and like sexual depravity. And so to sort of remedy or to deal with the pain, she's insisting that her and Willem Dafoe have sex all the time. And the sex gets incredibly graphic by way of showing full-on vaginal penetration. Now, of course, that being said, the penis that you're seeing and the vagina that you're seeing, though technically it's not the vagina because the vagina is up inside, but nonetheless, the genitals that you're seeing, they, of course, are not Gainsbourg's or Dafoe's. Trier shot the hardcore scenes elsewhere with porn stars, potentially. I'm not sure about that one. I know he filmed it with somebody who wasn't afraid to get their dick out. And yeah, you see like the testicles like banging off the thighs and shit in slow-mo. And again, I really liked how these like penetration scenes were shot. They reminded me of Sin City too. But the one in the shower, it's like a body wash commercial or some shit. Like, I didn't see the graphic sex coming. That completely caught me off guard. So, like I said, so to sort of deal with the pain, she's insisting that they bang a lot. And then they eventually decide to go away to their cottage, which makes sense, well, at least at first. But it ends up being like their undoing. And this cottage, like, I mean, my God, you drive so far and then you have to hike a day or two to get up into it. It's so secluded. And once they're up there, she doesn't really find much in the ways of solace, and they keep having sex, and it gets to the point where Willem Dafoe's like, look, dude, you're only banging because you can't deal with the pain. And then she kind of goes nuts. And oh my God, when she cuts off her clit with the scissors. And they were big scissors too. They were like fucking professional shears, and she just like wonk, and off it comes. And it's like, on one hand, it's brilliant, but on the other, it's so appalling. It's like, oh, it's so hard to watch. Genital mutilation in mainstream cinema. Well, I don't really know if Lars von Trier is considered mainstream cinema. His movies aren't exactly Disney. So I'm not entirely sure how to frame this one. But nonetheless, that type of like explicit genital mutilation in a movie with Charlotte Gainsbourg and Willem Dafoe, I didn't see it coming, and those fucking scissors are huge, and she cuts her clit right off. And hey, what's going on? Yeah, hey. And so it was so gross. It was so violent and it was really intriguing too, because up until this point, you saw vaginal penetration, you see a lot of banging, you see a kid falling out a window, you see somebody not really being able to deal with their grief and their pain. And then she goes completely off the rails, and she attaches this fucking wheel thing to through Willem Dafoe's leg. And oh my God, she sort of like castrates herself, so to speak. Jesus Christ. And the whole time he's trying to reason with her, like, come on, babe, like, what are you doing? You punched a wheel through my leg. Please don't do this, you know? I did not see this movie coming. This movie was enthralling, it was exciting, it was incredibly well written, it was ridiculously well acted, it was incredibly well shot, and it was so violent, and the violence was so visceral, and with the genital mutilation tossed in, it was just like, it was too much. And it wasn't too much because there really shouldn't be any sort of thing as far as too much as far as cinema is concerned, because none of it's real. Everybody just needs to chill out. But this was disgusting, I guess. So, trying to think, was there anything else? No, I think I'll leave it on the genital mutilation point. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for almost 6 minutes while I discuss Lars von Trier's Antichrist, starring Charlotte Gainsbourg and Willem Dafoe. If you liked this review or discussion or whatever the hell this was, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. You guys are amazing. I will talk to you soon. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe. And we will see you guys really soon.